In this lesson, we'll talk about one of the most powerful and most neglected systems in marketing, the feedback loop between campaigns and insights. Most teams launch campaigns, wait a few weeks, pull a report, and move on. But without a feedback system, your data is just history. It doesn't influence what happens next. Today, we'll learn how to design a continuous loop where every campaign automatically generates insight and every insight immediately informs the next campaign. A feedback loop is a structure where data feeds decisions and decisions create new data. It's not a report you build once a month. It's an active system that learns. Think of it like this. Your campaigns are the experiments. Your analytics is the observer. And your insights are the instructions for the next move. Without that loop, marketing becomes guesswork, like flying blind. With it, every campaign gets smarter over time. Most marketers think they have a feedback loop, but they actually just have reporting. Here's what usually happens. A campaign runs. Someone exports data from Google Ads, GA4, or Meta. They create slides, share results, and that's it. The data never flows back into strategy, creative, or targeting. That's because most reporting is manual, disconnected, and lacks automation. If you want a real feedback loop, you need to connect your data sources, your analytics system, and your decision-making process. A great feedback loop system has 3 layers. Data collection layer. This is where your tracking lives, GA4, Google Ads, Meta, LinkedIn, and your CRM. Make sure every conversion, click, and lead is captured cleanly. Analytics and evaluation layer. This is where you process and interpret performance. Use Google Sheets or Looker Studio to automate daily imports and compare key metrics, ROAS, CPA, CTR, CVR, etc. Decision layer. This is where insights drive action. Instead of asking what happened, your system should say what to do next. That's where AI summaries or custom formulas can suggest optimizations automatically. When these 3 layers work together, your analytics stops being a mirror and becomes a motor that drives your campaigns forward. Let's say you're running a Google Ads campaign for an e-commerce client. Your analytics system pulls data daily into Google Sheets. It compares spend, ROAS, and conversion volume. It flags any ad group performing below target ROAS. Then, using a ChatGPT or Gemini script, it generates a short insight like, your brand campaigns, ROAS dropped 18% week over week. Consider adjusting ad copy or targeting. That insight flows back into the marketing workflow. The media buyer adjusts, the new data gets collected, and the loop continues. That's how marketing becomes self-correcting. A feedback loop is what separates data-driven marketers from data collectors. Instead of asking what went wrong weeks later, your system tells you in real time what's changing and what to do about it. In the next module, we'll start building this in practice, beginning with centralizing your data in Google Sheets to make automation possible. Because once your data flows automatically, your feedback loops start running on their own.